me just see what we got here in Britt before I start nudging around here.
Yeah, it's tighter over here, actually. So, dude, he's got an upslope left.
I'll go to the left because we're finding
it's
a little.
right there.
Okay, so a nice resting hand on the table is what we want. And make sure the patient feels relaxed. So patient, if you're feeling like that my head feels like it's not supported or I'm not able to relax, let your therapist know so they can kind of make some adjustments with that. So a lot of times you can get your applicator, your upslope hand applied. They'll say, let's get it nice and firm and come back. Then we're going to bring it to that point of primary rotation. So you're trying to feel it to where it's coming towards your finger or your applicator on that articular pillar. So you're trying to kind of catch on and hook onto that articular pillar where you're trying to manipulate. So your primary rotation. And then the big thing is when you side bend, your plane of side bending changes when you're in rotation. If I go towards what a side bending would look like, this is more extension for him. So I'm kind of working that position where I'm bringing him in side bending, almost like his ears coming down towards his shoulder a little bit.
Okay, and also he's not doing this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of you were doing the rotate, and you were bringing it back here. That's extension, actually, when you did that side bend that way.
Another common thing we saw was people were like getting folks way side glided over towards the side they were manipulating towards. So try to avoid, that rotation is just a pure kind of rotation. Because you're going to take up a lot more slack with that to where you won't have much side bending to get. So rotation, and then you're going to side bend, and then like Britt said, it's kind of that tearing the sheet of paper. So you can do some before you get to where you're going to thrust it. So, and to back up a little bit, patients, let them know, do you feel like it's snug to right where the therapist has their fingers? If they feel like they've blocked it to where it's too stiff or locked up and uncomfortable, let them know. But they should feel that snug feeling. In therapists, you want to get to feel for that snug. Sometimes if you get too side bent, it's a little uncomfortable for the patient. If you get not enough, it's going to feel loose, like you don't have much to go with. So practice getting that snug feeling. And then once you get it there, it's kind of just a quick, and then a nice quick wrist thrust. So think of that tearing the sheet of paper. It's got to be quick, where you got a nice clean, tear on the paper.
Have them keep their eyes open and keep talking to them. He's talking to you guys. But that's just one.
And that was my mistake there too.
No.
Pre-position.
Okay. Yeah.
Think about your cranial nerves. Think about your pupillary response. You can have them stick their tongue out at you. You can do different things.
I just want to be certain that when you rotated to the left, you were side bending to the right.
Yes, because you're trying to. We're not getting too far into the mechanics part of it, but it's an uncoupled motion. You want to lock it up. Okay. So if you do side bending same side, you're just going to go where that neck won't stiffen up. If you go against what the mechanics are, that's where you get stiffening, where you can deliver thrust.
If you're not getting a pop, often it's because you've overlocked. Always back away.